Hey folks, how you doing today? First thing, I'd kind of like to apologize because there's so many lights in here, and every time we shoot glass, it makes it difficult. However, whatever you're looking at, I can assure you that this piece is another 40% nicer once you see it in person. I've mentioned to you over some of our videos that reverse glass was the best advertising back in the day that you could buy. It was, it was just the best. If you had a big company and you had a lot of money, reverse glass was it. They did it with a lot of breweries, beers, whiskey, cigar. It's hard to find. I always try to keep some in stock. This piece, I have looked at about 3 of these, this being the 4th one in my 42-year career. This is an absolutely stunning piece. It always super impressed me. I always wanted to own one, but I never could, so I guess I'm gonna own one for a short time. Once again, this is just super cool. So this has a 1904 date on it, and it says in the plaque down here, the kind your grandfather used. So this is the original frame which this came from when it was made by the factory. One of the things that always impressed me about this was its pictorial image. So what we have here is grandfather, right? First of all, here's a nice desk. He's sitting in a nice chair. Up here's a nice oil painting. Back here is a bookshelf, and he's got his 3 grandkids. And as well as it's I.W. Harper, and he's reading Harper's Weekly, okay? Harper's Weekly newspaper. I sat the other night and I was having a couple beers and I was just looking at this, picking up, because in this whole advertising there was a lot of nuances. These guys really had it going on as far as their pictorial images. So what we got is we've got Grandpa, right? He's having a little shot here, right? And they all have little rosy red cheeks, okay? And he's having a little shot. These 2 are watching, but the little girl's grabbing the bottle. Grandpa's looking at her like, oh, that is my granddaughter.
You think it's intervention because Grandpa's drinking too much, or?
No, I think
Okay.
Grandpa's just having a little shot.
There you go.
So Grandpa's looking at her like, well, that is my granddaughter. Look, she's trying to grab the bottle. These 2 are looking at Grandpa and her, wondering what he's going to do about it, right? So it's just an absolute killer image. Even the gold in the bottle is just beautiful. It's got the wire on it, and in the old days they would put wire around it in order to put the cork on top. Now, being that this is 113 years old, if my math is correct, it is giving up a little bit of the paint on the back, which you would expect in this. And as you can see on the bottom here, it's giving up some of the dark paint, right? And a little here. But the beauty of this is it's not affected. What is the most important thing is the bottle and the faces. This is very indicative, and I've seen these over the years, and this one is in absolutely really good shape for its age. Once again, it is in its original frame. I'll turn it around in a minute with its original plaque. And as you can see me standing by this, this is just a huge piece of artwork. I really can't say enough about it, right? So stunning piece. It's the rolled glass, which you would have found then. So it's got the waves in it. So let me get it down and show you the back. Original frame. This weighs, let me take a look here. This piece weighs 38 pounds. 38 pounds. Nice oak frame.
So don't bitch about the shipping.
And as you see, nice original back. Got all the original wood. I'm sure that this has never been opened up and the glass has never been out of the frame. Okay? Now let's just chat about shipping for a second.
Out of Chicago, of course, everything good.
Of course. Well, Jeff's out of Chicago,
That's right.
so that's why he's saying that.
That's right. Me, the Cubs.
So when this sells, we are going to most likely have this blanket wrapped and delivered gingerly, white glove service. I would never trust this to UPS or any of them other yahoos out there, nothing personal, or UPS or FedEx. They seem to break a lot of shit for us. But this would get hand delivered to you because it's gonna, and we would insure it, right? So I honestly can't say enough about this. If y'all don't take it, that's fine with me. If y'all do take it, well, I guess that's fine with me. So, stunning, stunning piece of advertising. This could take up a big wall in your bar, game room, end of a hallway. Good, solid piece of real estate as well. You know, this is a nice investment quality piece. I'm not sure what else to say except it is super, super, super cool.
Let me start doing damage control for Federal Express. Federal Express has done great for us. We've had no problems. We don't use UPS. We just can't seem to get glass shipped. We've had Tim, you know the deal. We've had some really nice stuff broken just because of the nature of the way stuff's handled. So Jim's correct. UPS is fine for everything else we're doing, but this piece needs to go blanket wrap just to ensure it gets there to you because it's a major piece of art with a giant piece of glass. And once it's broken, it's never the same.
Thanks, folks.